See, he's telling me to fucking rotate. Hold on. Hate this phone. What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Gooner Eagle Eye coming to again with a brand new video. This time it is a preview for the Arsenal versus Chelsea game, where I'm going to talk to you very quickly and give you a preview to do with said game. Now, I hope you can see it all right. I know I'm on the shaky ass phone. Don't know where I've got like a actual selfie stick for things like this, but I don't know where I've left it. So you're just gonna have to put up with my mug. So hopefully you can see me all right. Got a little bit of a different venue today at the wifey's house. So hopefully you all appreciate the background a little bit better. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a Merry Christmas. I hope you are gearing up for the new year. And yeah, let's get on with the game, shall we? Big up to everyone that is starting to come into the chat room. Please do me a favor. As we get started, just stick a like on this video so it alerts people. Because I notice whenever I do one of these shows from my phone, YouTube notifications becomes extra difficult for some weird reason. So just help people notice the show. All right, let's get on with it. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Obviously, I'm doing this freehand, so it's not going to be my usual. I usually show you guys a starting lineup and then I go from there. I think what I'm going to do is I'll literally just talk you through my team and why I've put it together. Obviously, Arsenal have some challenges. We have some injuries, as we always do at this time of year. And we ain't been playing well. I mean, let's not get away from it. We've had, 5 wins in 18, 5 wins in 19? To talk about Arsenal having 5 wins only. I was looking at Southampton's record the other day. And bear in mind they're the team that got their asses whooped 9-0. What was it? 4 or 5 weeks ago? Southampton have had one more win than us. So it is not a great situation that we find ourselves in. But I think a lot of us, I say a lot of us because as we already know already, my partner in crime, Lee, was very adamant that he didn't see any improvement. But I did. I saw some signs of life, some signs of hope, that they were somewhat coherent as a team. Was it the result we wanted? No. Ultimately, we want more performance from these players. But considering that they've been playing like dog shit, playing a little bit less like dog shit was an improvement to me. They were moving the ball about. They had more intent about them. They looked like they were starting to dominate the ball. Style of play is not necessarily the be all and end all. Ultimately, results are. But actually, one thing we've realized in the Emre style of play is that it's all well and good being a bit defensive, as long as you are preventing goals, which he wasn't with his style of play. He had a very confused style of play. And I think Arteta clearly has a belief of attacking football, very much a philosophy of any Spanish person, which is why the Emre style was so weird, because it seems so against what Spanish players and managers tend to believe in. Obviously, if we're looking at the school of Arteta, he's learned from 2 managers in Arsene Wenger and in Pep Guardiola an attacking style of football. So coming into the club, he was always going to try and adopt that to his own players. And it is the sort of style of football that I know a lot of you guys care about. I say you guys because I've said it many, many times on this channel. I'm not bothered about style of play. I'm more bothered about winning. But having said that, for me, I was encouraged by what I saw. But we need to step it up 3-4 times further against Chelsea. And people will think, really? Chelsea, listen, make no mistake. I know they may have some dumb results every now and again. But for these big teams, they step up. And we are not exactly firing on all cylinders to beat Chelsea, even at home. But where I do take encouragement is that this game is at home. It is a game that we should be looking to win. Yep, I can't believe I'm going to say that either. But yes, it is a game we should be looking and aiming to win. So I would expect us to win. Now, as I said earlier, I do think we do have some injury worries. Obviously, namely at our fullback areas. and that is a concern. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk recently that some academy players might be called up, such as Bola might be called up. I've been calling Bola to play for some time, not because he's amazing or anything. He's just a player who plays in said position. Instead of throwing someone like Granit Xhaka in there, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Arteta will do, but I would rather we just go and play someone who's used to playing as a left back. And for better or worse, Bola is used to playing as a left back. So I say, let's just go and see what he can do. Um, so to me, there's a lot of talk of that. A lot of people will point to the fact that, is this the game to throw someone like a Bola in, particularly if he's not great defensively? And he's not great defensively. I might as well put that out there. Don't expect an Ashley Cole to be stepping out if he was to play tomorrow. Having said that, he is someone who plays as a left back. We can't expect Saka to play in every single game. Not to mention, we've also got the United game on Wednesday. So it's a jam-packed schedule that we've got. So I want you guys to bear that in mind as I start to talk about the team, because I'm going to be looking to use a lot more rotation in this team. Keeping in mind that we've also got the United game. We honestly, in my view, if we've got any faint hopes, and I mean faint hopes, of a late push for those top 4 places, we need to get 6 points. It's as simple as that. I know it's ridiculous, it's unlikely. We've just come out of a run of games where we should have got more points than we have, but it would be so Arsenal to go ahead and beat Chelsea and United. So that's the aim. That's the approach that I'm going with. And this is the team that I would pick to play that, or to come out with that result. For me, I'm going to go with Bernd Leno in goal. I don't think there's any real need to put Martinez in there. Martinez will probably play on my birthday, funny enough, against Leeds. So he'll get his game time there. Goalkeepers, this kind of schedule is less strenuous for them. Let's just be real here. So there should be no real reason to rotate Leno out of the team. So I play Bert Leno in goal. Right back, I'm going to go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He's not had that much football. The anticipation is that Hector will probably be back for United. So no problem just sticking him in here, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I actually think he's done all right. He's done okay since coming back into the squad, and that would be where I play Ainsley Maitland-Niles. In defence, David Luiz, sit down. I'm sorry, sit down. I'm going with the returning Callum Chambers, and I'm going with Mustafi, Squadron Mustafi. I think that's a decent pairing. I know they played earlier in the season together, and it was okay. It worked all right. So I'm going with the two in defence again. Socrates, I assume, is still injured. He did get taken off with an injury. Admittedly, I've not heard anything, but I assume he's still injured. And Callum Chambers is obviously returning back from his suspension. Left back, I'm going with Bola. Nothing against Saka. I just want to rest him ahead of the United game. So I'm going with Bola. By the way, guys, please do stick a like on this video as you come in. So only 11 likes. If you can just boost that up, that would be great. Because I know, like I say, the YouTube notifications are always terrible when I do it from my phone. Makes no sense. For example, it told me rotate it for landscape. I rotate it for landscape, then it tells me rotate the phone. Makes no freaking sense. I hate this phone. So anyway, sorry. Just thought I'd have a little bitch and a moan real quick. Let's carry on. Let's go with the midfield. To me, with midfield, I'm looking to play Danny Ceballos against the United game. But I want to give Danny Ceballos some minutes in this game. I will not start him in this game. Instead, I'm going to go with Guendouzi. I'm going to go with Joe Willock. And I'm going to go with... I was almost going to say Lucas Torreira. I feel that's a little bit defensive. If I'm being honest, I'm going to go with Mesut Ozil. I never thought I'd say that. I feel like it's important to reward a player when they've played well. And I feel like it's also important for me as a YouTuber. You guys are not going to take me seriously if I force my own agenda onto things. Just because I don't rate Mesut Ozil doesn't mean that I can't recognize he played well in the last game. And I've always said if you play well, you should be rewarded. So you guys won't respect me if I don't put Mesut Ozil on the team. So I'm going to put Mesut Ozil on the team. I put Torreira in this because I also don't think he's played that much football when you consider Emre and his experimentation and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play Lucas Torreira in this game. And I play Guendouzi. I noticed he's been dropped the last couple of games, which is good. I actually quite like that. And I play him in this game just because I think he's better than most of you give him credit for. I think Mesut Ozil, to me, I play him in this game. Now, I know what I've said about Mesut Ozil. You're immediately going to be like, but Chi, how can you say that, but then Granit Xhaka doesn't get your team? I already know you're going to say that, so let me address this now. I've said to you once, I'll say it to you again. Granit Xhaka, for his disrespect, doesn't get in any team of mine. I don't care how well he plays over the course of the season. Mesut Ozil, yes, he kicked a bottle and stuff, and that's different to what Granit Xhaka did. So don't get it twisted. And also at the same time, the thing with the Xhaka thing is if he's leaving, they'll start to phase him out now. So that's just my view on that one. But anyway, Granit, so for me, Lucas Torreira, Guendouzi, Mesut Ozil is my central midfield. On the right-hand side, let's stop fucking about and return Nicola Pepe to this team, please. Let's just stop fucking about. I don't want to hear no shit. Let's just return him to the side. Let's stop fucking about. Chigo, who's this bowler you speak of? Brother, you need to look past the first team and research a little bit of the under-23s. Come on, guys. On the left-hand side, I'm going to go to Martinelli. Martinelli, I would expect, would be back from injury. Such a sad state of affairs, but we actually missed him. In our last game. And I play him in this game. Up top, playing the captain, Aubameyang. He's a goal scorer. It's as simple as that. He's a goal scorer, and he will be required in this game. There's an argument you could play Lacazette here because Lacazette probably is more based on last season, not necessarily this season. He's probably more of a big game player, but I will play Aubameyang in this game. To me, I think we can beat Chelsea. I really do. I know Chelsea will start off like a house on fire, but we're at home. I think our confidence is slowly starting to bleed in and return. And I think if we can keep that going, maybe, just maybe, we must hang in there long enough to be able to make this a game. From our perspective, I just want to see us compete and get in their faces and show them no respect. Yes, we haven't been in the greatest of form, but that doesn't mean that we have to show them that respect. So that's my view. You guys let me know what you think. Give me some predictions real quick. Please do stick a like on this video. Like I said, the more likes you get in this video, the more people notice and will tune in and will watch this in the playback. So guys, please do stick a like on this video before you just click off the X. And also, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a much calmer Lee, doing a watch along from a venue different from my home. So that's different. That will feel different. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And so yeah, I'll be doing that with Lee tomorrow. Doing a watch along on his channel, then coming on to my channel to do the review and player ratings. And that's that. Just to give you another idea also, if you're watching this live, it's not in the description, but Chick Flicks will be in the description below. I've got a spoiler review for Star Wars coming. I've also got my 10 favorite films of 2019 and my 10 worst films of 2019. Those will be dropping on Sunday. as will a chopping block on this channel, where I talk about the player that I was one of the players I would sell ahead of the January transfer window. Not to mention, on Monday, I've got my team of the decade. People have been calling for me to do that video. I will be doing that video. So even when I am out here at my girl's house, I am still working. So do keep an eye out on that. Please do stick a like on this video. I will be back. I will be back. So take care. Take care. Deuces.